Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a pick a card reading for one card to describe where you're at. So I'm going to be using just one card. You guys know how I love using multiple cards in these pick a card readings, but today just one card to describe where you're at in your journey. I might also, through my intuition and through what the card says, kind of channel some more messages about your situation or options you have. But if you're interested in finding out, you're going to pick one of these cards. Now keep in mind, this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, but if it does, definitely leave comments below. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you guys, and make sure that you turn on subscribe and notifications so you can get more readings like this every day. Okay, you guys, so you're going to choose a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. If you choose number 1, we're going to get started right away. If you choose any of the other numbers, head to the comments below where my lovely subscribers post the timestamps. Thank you guys again for your help with that. So let's get started. Number 1. So this is where you're at in your journey. I'm using my Wildwood deck, my Wildwood Tarot, and this is the Ace of Arrows, the Breath of Life. So this card is basically symbolizing that you're at this point in your life right now where you're getting ready to set some intentions or to set some goals to manifest something new in your life. So it could be that recently you manifested something new in your life, or you have completed one cycle and a new cycle is about to begin. This card really does have to do with choice. Maybe some of you guys are feeling a little stuck right now, but this is saying like this is definitely your next step. Decide what you want and then go for it. Sometimes it's hard to move forward in life when you don't have a clear vision or a clear intention of what you want. So this is about making a decision, deciding what you want, perhaps writing a list of a couple things or just one thing. You guys know how I love to make vision boards to help envision what it is that I want in my manifestations. If you want to, you can check out another video I made called How to Manifest or How to Visualize, make a vision board using Pinterest. Just type in Rainbow Harmony vision board and the video will come up. And it teaches you how to actually use Pinterest to manifest things that you want. It's a pretty cool tool. You can do it all digitally. So this is saying you're at this point where it's time to decide what you want, or maybe that's currently what you're doing. You're getting inspired about the choices that you want to make. You're thinking about what types of opportunities you want to attract into your life or you want to create. And this could have to do with taking a new direction or just following through with some dreams and goals you've had for a while. So you are at a place of envisioning what it is you want to create. This is going to allow you to really build a good foundation before you move forward. So it's a time to just kind of sit back, think about what you want, allow yourself to daydream a little bit, and when you're ready to commit, commit. So I hope that resonates with you. Thank you for coming to my channel, and I'll see you later. Peace out. So for those of you guys who choose number 2, where are you at right now in your journey, on your path? Wow, so we have number 5, the Ancestor. This basically means that you're at a point where you're being called to a completely new path. In the visuals of this card image, we see this like ancestor here that's standing and is like beating a drum. The drum is calling you to basically go into the forest. And you can tell that it's snowy and it's kind of like, you know, what lies ahead of me? Should I really go on this journey? Like, that seems kind of scary just to walk straight into this path in the forest. And maybe this doesn't seem like the right time, or like, that's kind of the vibes you might be feeling. The forest represents like life itself, and the path represents, of course, your path that you make through life, through your choices, through your thoughts, through your visions, through your actions, through your intentions. So this might be some kind of opportunity that has come to you For some people though, it might be like an opportunity that you're creating. So pay attention to that. So pay attention if it's like an opportunity you know you've been like given, or maybe something that you want to create yourself. But basically you're at this point where you're going to change directions and you're going to enter onto a completely different path. Seeing this card, and if this does resonate with you with where you're at, definitely means it's something you should consider. Like it's something your heart and your soul is really like calling you to do, and it will be safe to do this. Also, this is the waning moon, the last little sliver that appears of the moon before like a new moon happens. So when you think about the moon cycle, it's a point where you kind of rest and you reflect and you figure out what you want and you get ready to take a risk and you get ready like for this fresh new energy. So it's like you just spending these last moments, like kind of getting your tools, resources, materials together, educating yourself, figuring out how you're going to make this happen, and then you're going to enter onto this new path. So amazing. It's basically a rebirth cycle, like a brand new cycle starting in your life. So I hope that resonates with you. Thank you for coming to my channel, and I'll see you later. Peace out. So for those of you guys who choose number 3, where are you at in your life cycle, on your journey right now? So we get the healing card, the 7 of Stones. So this card is pretty self-explanatory. You're going through a major healing transformation process. Now this could have been brought about by something that happened, like perhaps it's more emotional, like it's a breakup, or you lost someone in your life, or something happened, God forbid, some type of tragedy, but here you are healing from that. It could also be some type of physical ailment, like maybe you sprained your ankle or something else happened with your physical body and you're spending time resting and recovering from that. So I get this message that even though this could be an emotional experience or even a physical experience or both, it's also really a spiritual experience, because when you're healing, you have time to kind of rest and pull back and think about things. So this would actually be a really good time for you to meditate or to read books that are helpful for you or that kind of just fill your soul with positive energy, you know, clearing energy around you using incense or Palo Santo or sage, or just opening the windows, getting some fresh air and some sunlight in can really help you. And I feel this message too about like not feeling guilty during this time, because maybe you feel guilty because you feel like you're not able to have as much energy, and maybe some of your obligations have been pushed back, or maybe you feel like there's people around you who need you right now, but you have to spend this time on yourself. This is saying allow yourself to have this downtime to heal. Take all the time you need to heal. Take all the time you need to rest. And it really is like you're going in that cocoon right now. You'll be ready to break out and become the butterfly soon, but healing is a really essential part of this process. For some of you guys, this healing process is you basically going through the grieving cycle. And the grieving cycle isn't necessarily linear, but some of the elements the grieving process does have as part of it is, first of all, the denial stage. When you're kind of in denial that you're going through this healing or that something happened that you're grieving about. And then there's bargaining, where you feel like, well, maybe if let's say you broke up with someone, maybe we could get back together, or maybe we could still be friends, or maybe that's bargaining. Then there comes a point where you just get angry. You're just mad at the person, or mad at what happened, or mad at the universe, or mad at God, or mad at yourself. There's a lot of anger. Maybe you don't even know what you're angry about. It's just anger. And then there's sadness, where you can fall into a depression, or you just get sad, or there's a lot of tears, or, you know, sometimes you can even get a little bit numb during this part of the process. And finally, transformation happens when you reach the acceptance phase. And so it's not linear. You can go back and forth between like acceptance and bargaining, or anger and sadness, or denial and acceptance, and you could be jumping all over the place. But I wonder if hearing that, if you haven't before, does kind of strike a chord with you, maybe you can figure out like what you're experiencing during this process and realize that all of it is okay. It's okay to have feelings. It's okay to need time to heal. It's okay to get downtime. I know some of you guys out there are really go-getters, and you know, maybe you're drinking coffee and you're working 3 jobs and you've got kids or whatever, you know, and sometimes our body breaks down. Sometimes emotionally we break down. Sometimes we need to rest, and that's just a sign from our body. We need to heal, we need to rest, we need to transform, we need to let our energy just kind of settle back down and find our balance. So whatever it is you need to do to find balance right now, it's okay. You're not cursed. You're not being abandoned by the universe or by God. This is a normal part of the process. This is a world of contrast, up and down, hot and cold, dark and light. There's healing and there's transformation. There's sickness and there's health. You will experience some contrast in your life, but it's really just how you utilize that can really make the difference. So your perception of telling yourself, I allow myself to go through this healing. I allow myself to spend time resting. I allow myself the time I need to transform. You know, allowing is going to be something that will help you through this. And I feel like you're going to learn so much from this. This is going to be so good for you, this healing process. And, you know, just follow your heart. I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I'll see you later. So for those of you guys who choose number 4, where are you at in your journey? Where are you at in the life cycle right now? Oh my goodness, we see the rebirth card. So this is the 8 of Vessels, the rebirth card, and this is talking about how you are at a brand new beginning. A brand new beginning where anything is possible. I really feel like doors are opening all around you. And this rebirth card is talking about how you recently came from a death cycle, because death comes before rebirth. So by death cycle, I mean it might have seemed like recently things were falling apart all around you, or you were breaking down, or like nothing was going your way, or doors were closing, or just a lot of catastrophe was around you, but it was all part of the transformation. And here you are, you've survived, you've made it through, the past is gone, you've acknowledged your mistakes, you've learned from them, you've grown, you've attained new wisdom, and the future waits now to be unfolded by you. So in the book, this card reads, "Rejoice, a time of renewal and potential is here." I love that. So this is a time of renewal. This is a time of potential. This is a positive cycle now in your life of rebirth and healing, and it's bringing you inner peace and confidence. So something else the book says, which I love about this card, it says, "Do not be afraid to ask, why not me?" See potential where other people only see barriers. See challenge where other people see impossible odds. So this might be a good time for you to take a risk. Like, you're able to apply everything that you've learned through your experiences to any problems that you have in the path ahead of you, and you're not as afraid anymore. So this is basically new opportunity all around you. You have time now to really renew your life objectives, and you can decide exactly how you want to manifest your future. It's a beautiful rebirth period for you. You've made it. Congratulations. Embrace it, celebrate it, enjoy it, figure out what you want to do next. So I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I'll see you later. Peace out. So for those of you guys who choose number 5, where are you at right now in the life cycle, in your journey? Let's find out. So you're getting the 8 of Stones, the skill card. So this is the work card. You are going to be, and probably are right now, spending a lot of time focused on work. Now this could literally be just like your job that you have. It could also be like working to grow your outcome or your perception. Maybe you're trying to create a change in your life. Maybe you started a new business. Maybe you're acquiring a new skill. It could be something that's just a hobby, like you took up golfing or something and you're working on that. But whatever it is, it's very important for your life. It's taking a lot of focus right now. and you're really acquiring the knowledge and the wisdom and the skills and the dedication that you'll need. It's going to be very important for you in your life to help further develop your foundation. So this is a card I get sometimes for people that are in school or who have gone back to school or who have taken up a new form of study. Or it's a card for people who just need to commit to work. So maybe getting this card, it isn't that surprising to you, or it isn't like that exciting, but this could mean like, look, you're in the right place, you're doing the right thing, continue to dedicate yourself. This is very important. This is the hustle card. This is saying like, you know, work your ass off, like get your ducks in a row. Maybe this is talking about saving money. Maybe you have some big goal, like you want to purchase a house or you want to travel somewhere, and so you're working really hard to save the money and to save the finances to get there. Maybe you're getting ready to make a big investment. Maybe finances aren't a problem for you. It's just like you're kind of working to get things in order. A lot of times though, this card is talking about learning a new skill or mastering a skill. Maybe this is something you've been mastering your entire life. Like maybe you're a singer or something, you've been practicing your whole life and you're getting to this point where you want to take it professional and you're just working really hard at it, as an example. So this is where you're at. Continue on this path. You're in the right place. I hope that this resonates for you, and thank you for coming to my channel. Okay, so number 6, let's see where you're at on your path in your life journey, where you're at in the life cycle. So you are in a transition. This is the 6 of Arrows, the transition card. You might be kind of confused about where you're at, because it might not necessarily be that everything's falling apart and you're obviously in a death cycle. It might not be that like you're feeling all these new beginnings and doors are opening, so it's like you're not in a rebirth cycle. You're basically in a transition between these two. I feel like a lot of you guys are heading towards a rebirth cycle. So check this out. Let's say that this is like the cycle of life, okay? Up here is rebirth, new beginnings, opportunities. And down here is death, loss, transformation, okay? So these are 2 points on the life cycle that stand out a lot, but what is happening all this time in between? Transition. I always say that if you can master transitions in your life, you can master life. Because death and rebirth, it's something you're just kind of along the ride for. It kind of happens, you know, based off of the choices you've made. So, and we all go through death cycles, we all go through rebirth cycles, there's no avoiding them. It's how it goes in this world of contrast. So the thing about transition that I think is tough for a lot of people, and for myself too, is the uncertainty. You can pull a million cards, you know, you can be really psychic and intuitive, and still you won't have all of the answers. There are still some things that are left to the void or the great mystery of life. I love this quote, and it goes, "The wisdom of uncertainty is my security." Like, there is wisdom in uncertainty. There is wisdom in waiting. There is wisdom in being open to the mysterious forces of the universe. There is wisdom in learning how to see life as many possibilities, infinite options. So this is you deciding like you can steer this boat in any direction that you want. So I feel like when you're in a transition, make sure you know where you want to go. Oftentimes you've already decided and you've set sail, and like sometimes unexpected things happen, like there's storms, but you just keep going. So I feel like a big message for you here with this transition is obviously just to keep going. Make sure you know where you're headed, like you have a good goal and intention set on that, and be ready for change. I feel like you already have decided what you want to manifest and you're just on your way. So you're in a transition, you're not there yet. Patience and the wisdom of uncertainty is your security. I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. If you guys like this and you would like a personal reading, I have my information below in the description and in the comments. My website is promiseharmony.com/services. My prices are reasonable. Check it out. Make sure you read the FAQ section so you understand the delivery methods and the time frame for the reading that you're ordering and all that, and you're good to go. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you later. Peace out.